All right, welcome. Once again, I'm doing the guest review. This time in the US, they're living the World Cup football, and let's talk about football. In the US, they don't like football very much, but it's the king of sports. So let's talk about football. So usually, when I'm doing this guest review, I want to stay positive, to say positive things about movies and all that. But this time, I'm not. The movie I'm talking about today is United Passions from 2014, and this is one of the worst movies I ever seen. This is awful. It's awful, and it's bad, but it's not funny bad. And and all the things in the movie, the technical aspect of the movie, the acting, the directing, the all that stuff is it's fine. It's all fine, but so why is so bad? So why is so bad? Um, let's put it this way. Think of the person you hate the most. Think of the worst person you have ever met in your life. That person is now making a movie telling everybody how great they are. You will be pissed. This is this movie. Okay, the movie is in the surface about football and about the beginnings of the World Cup, the history of the World Cup, but in reality, it's not that. The movie is a mechanism, is a product, is a tool to wash away FIFA's bad image.
The Fédération internationale de football association.
FIFA.
FIFA is like the NBA but for football, but at a global level. So and FIFA is considered by many one of the most corrupt organization in the world. Has been involved or accused of uh, fraud, bribes, money laundering, all the worst stuff. How about proven all that? Some people are being found guilty, others have been found not guilty of that, but um, that's it. So the movie is propaganda. That's it. This is a propaganda made by FIFA to wash his bad image. But I will say it also fails at that. I'm pissed. I'm pissed with this movie. See, I can open my can. Well, it's all FIFA's fault. So, like I said, the movie is a propaganda film to 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 improve FIFA's image, but in the movie, there are multiple instances of implied bribes, fixing matches, fixing the World Cup, and 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 being friendly with dictators, and all of this is in a movie, and I don't get it. I don't get it. If I was trying to improve my image, I will leave all that stuff out. And or maybe they did leave out even worse stuff. I hope not. I hope this is the worst. I hope this is the worst.
So I don't care if you call on Brezhnev or Castro or Mao. I don't care. But I will have results. And I want them fast. That is all.
Okay, in the movie, mainly we follow three FIFA presidents. Jules Rimet, played by Gerard Depardieu, that is the guy that basically invented the World Cup. That's the World Cup beginnings and all that. Then Joao Avalanche, played by Sam Neill, like he's the guy who monetized the World Cup, the big brands and sponsor and all that. And finally, Sepp Blatter, played by Tim Roth, because he was the current president when the movie was made, I guess. And they don't look anything like the people that are playing. They're like I said, they're trying to clean their image, but they're doing awful stuff, suspicious stuff. They saying the worst things ever. um, and I get with the impression that this is a corrupt organization, and just by watching the movie, so fail. Um, but I would like to uh, take note to Tim Roth's interpretation of Blatter, because I think it's pretty good, and he talks like with kind of an accent, and but it's very subtle. And Blatter was Swiss, so he kind of talked like that. And when you hear Roth speaking, it kind of reminds you of the way of Sepp Blatter's speech pattern. So, and also when he was quiet, when he was like sitting in a chair and looking, without saying a word, and like the expression on his face made me think of Blatter. And and like I say, he doesn't look anything like the man. And and also Blatter say and I mean Tim Roth say he hated making the movie. He only making for money, and so and give such a good performance. I think it speaks very well of Tim Roth. Maybe next time don't do a propaganda film. Uh, and and when you're watching a sports movie, you're thinking like okay, this is going to be very inspiring, and we are seeing like a person of or a team, like struggling and climbing to the top, and you're like cheering and all that. And we have like a tiny glimpse of that. And and but every time we are like seeing football, they're cutting away, and we are watching like boring FIFA president, probably corrupt, and but maybe not. And 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 it's boring. This movie is so boring, because you can make a movie like all the struggles that makes to have a tournament being actually made. And you can like pick a tournament, why not the first, and focus on all the struggles that they had to face to do it. And and I think they didn't do that in the movie, so it's boring. It's boring, and the movie at the end, ends up with Blatter, Tim Roth, opening an envelope like saying like in 2010 the host nation for the World Cup will be South Africa, and they start playing Tapa Tapa, and they're all cheering. It's like a big celebration, and it's like a moment of triumph. Like finally, Africa is represented in the World Cup, but handling the hosting duties to South Africa, according to the movie, I don't know the history, but according of the movies, is heavily implied to be a payoff to the directives of African nations that give to Blatter to get him elected as FIFA president.
The 2010 FIFA World Cup will be held in South Africa.
So it doesn't feel like a triumph. It feels like the payoff of bribery. That's that's how it feels. I don't know if it was that. I'm not accusing anyone of that, but that's how it feels. And it's awful. And by the way, Sepp Blatter was expelled from FIFA. He was forced to resign the presidency because of corruption allegations. Later on, the courts cleared him, but that something cannot be proven in court doesn't mean it's not true. I don't know if Sepp Blatter is corrupt or not. The courts couldn't prove that. But the impression I get from the movie that was made with 90% FIFA funding when Blatter was president is that Blatter is not a good guy. That's the impression I get. So don't watch this movie. It's awful, and like I say, it's not even a funny awful, funny bad. It's just awful, and but it's interesting if you like football and and that's it. I wanted to talk about football and complain. So I did that. I talk about football and complain. So I achieved my goal. Let's hope the World Cup this 2026 is a great tournament. Everybody is paying attention to the World Cup in the US right now. Even if your team is not good enough to qualify. Okay, so that's it. That's it for me now. Please give a like, share this video. Please don't go watch this movie, but complain about it anyways. Why not? It's awful. The movie deserves it. And please Like the video, please subscribe to this channel, Schlock on All Films. This is Newt Wallen channel. Please give some love, and that's it. Bye.